Here in this country, we're supposed to have a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. With Bob Ferguson, this man is a different kind of politician.
He is someone who shows up whenever we need him to. Bob Ferguson is there for us.
I'd like to start by thanking Bob, and Bob's team is leading a team of attorney generals across the United States.
We all have a responsibility here, and when these things happen, we have to step up, and we're honored to be here today to be in lockstep with the state of Washington's Attorney General.
I just really want to thank the AG's office for the work that they've done on this.
Just want to say how proud I am as a Washingtonian to have leaders like Bob Ferguson leading the fight.
Bob Ferguson has shown incredible courage in advocating for gun violence prevention here in Washington state.
This is where we stand up, we show leadership, and Attorney General Ferguson, thank you so much.
I don't start a fight that I can't finish. We have not lost a case yet against this administration. I can tell you we sure as hell don't plan on starting with this case.
Bob has shown how strong he can be in upholding the rule of law in Washington state, but he does it with heart and with compassion.
Bob is smart, creative. Bob's a great lawyer, but what Bob has done is actually turned it into the people's law firm.
What Bob Ferguson's actions have done is restore a bit of belief in our court system.
Bob Ferguson, as lawsuits, has protected over 17,000 Dreamers. They've protected green card holders. He's protected agriculture workers. He has taken on corrupt companies.
He's looking out for the consumers of Washington state. He's looking out for seniors, for veterans.
He is showing up for the environment. He's showing up for sexual and reproductive health care in Washington.
Bob Ferguson is the only Attorney General standing up like this as a fighter for working people.
It gave us all of us activists, advocates, people directly impacted, it gave us a sense of hope.
What that personally means to me as someone who is an immigrant who has been raised in Washington state, it shows us that nobody is above the law. Bob Ferguson is a winner.
Thanks to Bob Ferguson, lives are being saved here in Washington state.
He was the champion that we needed in Washington and that the whole country needed. These are terrifying times with attacks coming fast and furious against people like Attorney General Bob Ferguson, who are really standing up for the basic rights of all of us.
There's some out there now that are meeting and talking about a citizen's arrest. Together, we need to show up in support of Bob Ferguson.
We know that Bob Ferguson doesn't take corporate contributions, and that means that it's going to require every one of us who supports him, all of the activists across the state, all of us who know how important Bob Ferguson's work is, to contribute to him now.
There is additional work that needs to be done. We need to help him get reelected.
I cannot imagine a better Attorney General for the people of Washington. Thank you, Attorney General Bob Ferguson,
for fighting on behalf of all Washingtonians.